Hello, collective. Hope everybody's good. We're gonna get some messages for you at this time. You might see my little boo. I can't really see it that good, but pumpkin. Anyway, so I hope you guys are all good. We're gonna get some messages for you and see what you need to know and be aware of at this time, what's coming in for you, and what you need to know, again, for your highest good. All right, let's start out. We're gonna see what zodiac signs you could be dealing with or that you are. No, it's not gonna stay. Okay, whatever. Not gonna stay, not gonna stay. Let's ring the bell. Okay. If you want to check out my Etsy, I do have oils, personal readings available there, merchandise, oils, and per order of oils, they do come with free crystals. Okay, so we have number 5. 5s are about change. I know we're in the Lionsgate portal right now. We have North Node, Discomfort Zone, Fate, and Purpose, and we have Leo energy. I also see Capricorn, Sagittarius, and Virgo, Scorpio, and Libra. Also Aries. Okay. So speaking of Lionsgate, right? All right. We're going to be using for the main spread today. For the main read, I'm actually looking at my Nightfall Tarot. So we're going to use the Nightfall Tarot. Tarot of Isis. Okay. Alright. We're going to start out with some Urban Crow. And I'd like to get some Celtic Summer going as well. One of my favorite scents, as well as white sage. Mantra is a really good incense. I'm thinking about getting back to our book topics, meaning like I read from the book of 5,000 Encyclopedia 5,000 Spell book. I'm thinking about getting back to that. Let me know what you guys think, if I should or not, if you guys are down, or what else you want to know on this channel or are interested in. And if it's in means and I have the time, I can do that. I do have pre-existing spell tutorials in my membership. All the way, you scroll all the way to the left where it's like the short live, okay, membership, and also my lives and shorts you can check out. I have some that are free as well. And then some that is for if you're a member. So if you're interested, that's an option. All right, let's get into it, guys. Ooh, growth in reverse. So Urban and the Crow. And that's funny because we're using the Nightfall Tarot for the main spread. So something about maybe the shadow self, growth in reverse. Maybe somebody's unwilling, or this could be somebody else that you know. Unwilling to grow, unwilling to change, ignoring growth, ignoring, or being too much in like the South Node, their lower energies, instead of their North Node, their purpose, right? Fate, purpose, discomfort zone, karma, dharma. So it's all a real thing, right? What you put out into the universe comes back eventually. And how you treat people too also is important as well, I guess. All right, so we have self-interest, 45, and we have resistance. Yeah, number 40, so there's that resistant energy. Okay, we have distraction, number 15. So right off the bat, trickery, number 50. So there could be somebody who's trying to distract you with trickery. So I believe that came out for a reason. Again, and it could be this person that's unwilling to change. Okay, we have 49, territory. It's in reverse. So I'll have to see what this means out of the book. We have scavenge. We have play, 36. That was 44. And 33, night. Wow. So somebody could be, again, something about the nightfall, out at night, playing in the dark, coming out at night, scavenging for things that aren't theirs. They could be stealing things. Right? Because territory is in reverse, so they may think that everything is, or there's nothing off limit to them. Okay? All their gains, they could think, in their mindset. So you may need to protect yourself at this time. Maybe get some cameras set in place. Okay, I know tonight it's a full moon, and I will be having soon up on my Etsy. Once I figure out what size I want to sell them at, I think I'm going to do this size. But I have some charged full moon and charging tonight full moon clear quartz crystal water. So that will be available soon on my Etsy, and it will have like energy put into it, intentions. But as of right now, I do have oils and indigo water, which is like Florida water oil, available. This is psychic attack protection oil, and I also have guardian angel all-purpose protection oil. So if you need protection, you need reversal and crossing, psychic powers for scrying, divination, anything like that, 8 chakras oil to open and activate all your chakras, check out what I do already have up and going. So yeah, let's see what this territory is in reverse, 49. MJ colon, trickery. I opened up to 50, trickery. So why don't we take a look at that? And we had territory, didn't we? Or no? Yeah, 49, 50. So crows are known for stealing another's bird stash and then hiding it, covering it up with leaves to throw it off its tracks. Trickery brings to your attention that someone may be trying to deceive you. When trickery appears, it is a signal to be aware, to be more conscious of the actions of those around you, because someone may be trying to employ a bit of deception to get what they want. If you have a contract to sign, give it a closer look. There may be a clause in there, or maybe a clause in there that was not discussed that you may find unfavorable. Trickery takes many shapes and sizes, from the innocent trickery to get someone out of the house so that a birthday party can be prepared, to an employer using their position to get you to work overtime by promising a promotion that will never materialize. This card may also indicate that your situation could benefit from allowing for some innovative and creative thinking. A little deception for the sake of the greater good may be warranted. Upheaval and distance. All right, so let's see what this territory is in reverse. Okay, it doesn't have reversals. But just by going off, like I said, my intuition, somebody feels that everything is theirs and it's anything they want is for the taking. So this could be causing some type of upheaval. Let's get a card on that. Let's clarify this territory in reverse. Who is this person? Somebody who you release, but they haven't released you. This could be somebody from the past. Preparation and isolation. This could be a karmic. This could be the first person that comes to your mind when you think of them. So use your intuition. Use your discernment. Okay, yeah, insight, 26. Community and growth. Okay, I'm going to pull my little blue oracle deck. And then since you do have a hater here, I was correct. My hunches were right on the money. That was the first deck I grabbed, was the Evil Eye Oracle. So we might actually have to use it tonight. Usually I don't have to use that deck, but I might have a chance to tonight. So Evil Eye Oracle. Figure out who this person is. Shit. I didn't put the guidebook back with it. And then I was also, too, looking at the True Crime Oracle. So, I'm not saying that there's any crime or anything like that, but sometimes it's good using, like, again, you never know what's going to come out, so I always use my intuition. And it could relate for somebody, so I guess you never really do know. So why don't we do that first? We'll pull from the True Crime, and then we'll get the Evil Eye Oracle. I also have my Haters Exposed Oracle as well if we need to get more further details. Okay, we have Egotism, Healing, and Boat with fire. Alright, so what's going on, please, in the collective's energy? What do they need to know and be aware of at this time for their highest good, please, Spirit? Okay, I'm hearing to tell you guys to start working with the color purple. Purple is for magic, also intuition, and then maybe like black for protection. So say you're using candles, you need to light a white and a black candle for protection and purity. Wish you guys could see my little... There he is. There he is. Okay. For the collectives, please, at this time. What do they need to know for their highest good? I'm hearing resilience. We have spouse and partner. So I could be talking to a collective that has a boyfriend or a girlfriend. You could, if that's true, you could have been with this person for many years, maybe even have kids with this person. Okay, we have neighborhood, or you grew up with this person in the same neighborhood. Intuition. I'm hearing somebody may have eyes for your person. And then this card came out, intuition. So you're going to have to use your, yeah, hidden love and justice. Motel, hotel under that. Ooh, what's going on here, collective? What else is coming in, please, for the collectives? Okay, I just heard the Lammas, like my Beltane and Shaman, my Seasons of the Witch Oracle. We have grandparent and cover up. There could have been a grandparent figure, maybe, that was trying to cover something up from you. Greed, something about money, and fire. Assassination. Let's see if we can't get more on that energy. What about the grandparent and cover up? Abuse, neglect. Somebody could have partied or done drugs. Or gave somebody drugs and neglected and abused. Their grandchild, grandson, granddaughter. We have water, caregiver, and life insurance with child. So there was a child here being neglected and abused. Could have been a water sign. Or you are collective. We have life insurance and caregiver. For Somebody thought they were going to get away with something. Confirmation, power supply. You were their source of, they thought they could draw their, your power from you. They seen you as some type of life support or life source. We have imprisonment and desert. Yeah, now they're going to be reaping their karma. I feel they're going to be dried. Something from the home. They're either not going to have a place to live. This could be a male. Something about their home, maybe their home life may be crumbling or falling apart. We have affair and dating. So very interesting. Okay, I'm going to ask Spirit to keep the energy on the table. Yeah, that's wild. I don't know who that message is for, but see, there's a reason I was drawn to that deck. Alright, this is called the Beloved Dead Oracle, and I'm also feeling called to this one too with that same energy. So keep the energy on the table, Spirit. Okay, we have Sovereign and Vanity. So what about this grandparent figure and abuse? Entertainment, limelight. Maybe somebody wanted to steal your shine. Labor. Or wanted you to do all the work to something here. Player. I'm hearing to not get exposed, but I feel like they're being exposed anyway. That player card. What else, please, is coming in for the collectives? What is this energy? What more can you tell me in the collective about this energy? I'm hearing something about birthrights, a Ouija. Somebody could have been into the dark arts, messing around with an Ouija board. Acts of love here and now, not knowing what they're getting themselves into or gotten themselves into. We have prophecy. Constituous. We have time. Yeah, something's only a matter of time before they get found out. Service. Somebody could be getting imprisonment too. Something about imprisonment. Okay, we have competition. We have prophecy. An act of love, do nothing. So somebody, yeah, attention. Somebody may be wanting your attention, backstory, or saying that you have some type of gifts or they have some type of gifts. Conflict, and that doesn't sit well with this person. Maybe because you were getting more attention than this person was. So they seen you as competition and maybe wanted to run your name through the mud. Leadership, because you're a leader and maybe this person isn't. Something with this prophecy card, something was in your God-given like favor, or you have a divine purpose in this life from the divine, from God, and maybe this person knows that too, that you're in service right now to humanity. Haunted. Okay, they could be haunted by you. This is very deep. Vanity. Or they couldn't siphon your energy anymore. Things and shine. So now they're left with nothing but the memories and I'm hearing ashes, the has-beens of, the memories, vanity, and haunted. Okay, let me get more on the energy. Player. and love. So you could have given this person love, but they were a snake in the grass. Snake and vanity. Okay, how should collective go about this person? Advice for collective when it comes to this person. Martyr and survive. Okay, it says promise. Bohemian. And hardship. Maybe you've made a promise to yourself in the past or went through some type of hardship and you promised yourself you'd never go back to that again. We have creativity, explorer, grave, and change. Yeah, that you'd never go back maybe to the dark side. If you were on the dark side, I don't know. Show me more for the collective, please. 2 more cards. What should they do in the situation? Okay, I'm hearing don't make promises to other people or promises that you can't keep. And then we have act of love, self-preservation. Act of love, observation, and arcana. So you may have a lot of like arcana wisdom, maybe wisdom you weren't supposed to know. Things you weren't supposed to know or share with other people. I don't know. Get a couple more cards on this energy, please, for the collective. So I'm going to read the Bohemian card from the book, I think, and see what that means. All right, we have act of love, yes or no. And do nothing, act of love, do nothing. So don't do anything when it comes to this person. Like I said, protect yourself, protect your energy at all costs. If you need help with that or need a remedy, also feel free to get a hold of me, because I was just hearing sulfur and asafoetida, and then look what card that came out. Witch. So if you need a remedy, I can do that. If you need spell work, I can also do that. Location, don't let this person know where you're at. And labor. Just continue working hard. Keep your head down. Compass. Don't keep your head down, but don't acknowledge this person. Maybe I'd have to do for you guys maybe like a binding, a cord cutting. Again, I do sell oils. And also if you need me to pray for somebody, I will do that as well. And remedies I can offer is oils, herbs, and crystals. And I have some special prayer oil I have made for you guys. That's why I'm here to help you guys. Okay, so let's get into the tarot. We're going to use to clarify the Trionfi della Luna with the Nightfall Tarot. So let's see what the heck's going on here for you guys. We have the Knight of Wands at the bottom. Okay, now somebody could have Leo in their chart, or you're dealing with a Leo, or somebody that has Leo in their chart. We have the Devil and the Five of Cups. Capricorn energy, water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. 2 of Wands. Okay, let's start out with your energy first, collective. And what's coming in for you? Oh, this feels great. This deck, I haven't used it in a while. Very soft. Oh, remember I said the Seasons of the Witch Oracle? And I didn't get my little blue Oracle deck either. Okay, 9 of Swords. Somebody's haunted here. Ghost from the past. I don't know if this is you, collective. It's coming out in your energy. This could be you not getting enough sleep, lacking, like having anxiety. We have the Queen of Swords in reverse. Very cold with your words. Or somebody could see you as heartless. Page of Pentacles, Four of Swords. When that's not the case, you're just healing. Or maybe you're choosing to I'm hearing desolate. Ooh. To cut yourself off from certain people. Five of Wands. To cut yourself off from chaos, conflict that you don't want to be nothing a part of, you know. Nothing to do with. And again, it's okay to be in your self node, your lower energies. Your shadow self you need to also not only know your north node, but you have to know yourself inside and out too. And that means taking the good with the bad with the good. So that's all that the south node means. Okay, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So some of you guys too are getting a raise, getting some type of recognition. I'm hearing spiritually, but this could be like materialistic wise speaking, money coming in, or maybe this person thinks that you're doing much better than them, but then again, it's none of their business how you're doing. And you know, if you're not with this person, but also they're just trying to, because I'm looking at the pentacle that's in the reverse, so the 2 points are on the top. So devil energy, they're doing everything they can to try to almost blame you for their problems. You know that misery loves company saying. It's kind of what I'm getting with that energy. All right, let's get who's coming towards you. Okay, so say if you're single or just started talking to somebody new, so this will be for you guys as well. Not for, if this isn't going to be for you if this is someone you've been in a long-term relationship with. So this isn't for you. So if you're single or just started talking to somebody new, I'd say recently 1 to 3 months new wise. Because they say it takes 2 years to fully get to know someone inside and out. So 3 months compared to 2 years isn't a long time. Your girl knows what she's talking about. Okay, also 4 cards, please, for the person coming towards collective. Person on collective's mind. 5 of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Could be that water sign we've seen in the beginning. Out of the Crime Oracle. Okay, somebody's missing you, and I'm also hearing crying over spilt milk. They could live at a distance from you, too. If you look closely at this card, there's like a stone bridge and a house way out in the distance, like a little bridge. So they could live at a distance from you, is what I'm getting. 2 of Swords, 3 of Cups. Ooh, does this person think that they've been having fun without? I don't understand why the 5 of Cups and then the 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups is celebration, friends, family. So why the 5 of Cups, 2 of Swords? Again, they could be crying over spilled milk, so maybe they want you back. The Hierophant, if this is a past person. I love my little boo. He's so cute. Okay. I love fall. If you're new, then, or if you're not new and then you already know that fall is my favorite time of year. Okay, 4 of Swords, the Sun. So you do have better things coming in for you. Beautiful energy. I love it's almost like a pastel, the image. It's very nice. And then the 4 of Swords, healing, resting. That's my Sleeping Beauty card. All right, let's keep going. Let's clarify. I'm actually being told to use this deck, Hierophant, and the Wheel of Fortune. I'm hearing, I seen it in color. I seen it in color. Okay, so seeing something clearly or in color. I believe that's a song. Show me the Nine of Swords, please, for the collective. Yeah, Two of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Wow, can you say new beginnings? You're not juggling the idea anymore. New beginnings are coming in for you. Or you're not juggling something here. Okay. You got your mind and heart made up, set on something here, right? Okay, I'm hearing Casanova. Casanova Tarot. Maybe somebody just got the Casanova Tarot. Also, too, guys, let me know if these resonate for you. Hit the like button and leave a comment if you don't mind in the comment box, because I like to know how they resonate for you guys. If I'm accurate, you know, if I'm spot on, so to say. Show me the Nine of Swords for collective. All right, Five of Wands. There's that Five of Wands again. I don't want to say this is Five of Wands battling with yourself, but I want to say that whatever means it took necessary to get out of somebody else's grip of control over you and get away from somebody, move on, the High Priestess, you're doing that, or you've done that already, but this person is trying for the life of them, okay, Wheel of Fortune, to not let you go, the World. King of Wands. Why is the Queen of Swords in reverse here, please, for collectives? This could be a corrupt person. We have the Hierophant. Or, you know, say you're on the light side of things, they're on the dark side of things. So this could be your opposite. This was somebody that you more than likely met in this lifetime only to learn a lesson from. The Hangman and the Three of Pentacles. The Nine of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. Yeah. Doesn't matter what they try to throw at you. They either miss or you're well versed or Spirit has your back. So they can't do whatever they're trying to do to you. They can't penetrate your lightness with their darkness. It's not going to happen because you're protected. Okay. Show me the Five of Wands for collectives. The Tower and the Sun. Four of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. Ace of Swords at the bottom. So the Tower and the Sun. Yeah, you've walked away and found your happiness. But there's something that, they want maybe to crumble in your life. Maybe they want your happiness to fall short or not be happy. Like they don't want you to have, I don't know, something off with the Tower next to the Sun. I've never got that before. Ace of Swords and the King of Cups. The fact that they can't open up or speak their truth to you or be honest with you, truthful, could be driving this person mad, like literally quite bonkers. And I don't know why, because they're showing they're crying over spilled milk, yet they have a decision to make, and they're in this Three of Cups energy. So what is it that they want with you is what I want to know. So we'll get to that. Let's get the Ace of Pentacles, please. Your last card. Four of Swords, again. Healing, resting, Sleeping Beauty card. Maybe you found non-expensive ways to have fun and enjoy yourself without having to break the bank. You know what I mean? King of Wands. You're a natural born leader. I'm getting fire energy with that. Strong, like warmth from it. And then the Three of Wands. So you're calling in these blessings. You're calling in this destiny. You're calling in good things. Is what it feels like. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah. You really are collective. All right, so let's clarify this person. What's going on with them? Show me the 5 of Cups. Page of Coins, 9 of Pentacles. So they're coming in as a page, maybe? I don't know. Let's see what comes out. Or they don't have a lot to offer you. And that's why they're being a nag about it. I don't know. Let's see. How is this person feeling about my collective? Why is the 5 of Cups here for how they feel about my collective? It's like they love you, but they also, another side of them wants to get back or get even with you in some way. That's kind of what it feels like. They could be a hypocrite, or they could have, I don't know, too much time on their hands. Maybe they're bored. We have the Page of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, they feel that you shut them out, and that bothers them. So yeah, they not only miss you, but they also miss you, but they still want to get back at you for that 10 of Swords. Maybe they didn't want there to be ending between you guys. 4 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands. Yeah, they didn't want there to be an ending. They thought that by saying the right things and doing, you know, that it would keep you around. But they probably didn't put in enough action. Maybe this person was all talk, no action. So I can, you know, 2 of Wands, 8 of Swords. You can only keep something, you know, a fish on the bait line for so long before it either snaps the cord or it breaks it. You know what I mean? All right, show me the 2 of Swords then. Why is this person in the 2 of Swords energy? What are they contemplating? I'm hearing or forgetting. So they could be forgetting something when it comes to you, or they're forgetting something. What is this 2 of Swords? I don't know. How good you treated them maybe in the past? Like that, maybe that you were there for them when they had nothing. So it wasn't about the money when it came to this person, Ace of Pentacles. It was about the love that you had for them. But maybe they, like I said, they did you wrong too many times. Knight of Wands, and you had to walk away. You had to take your power back. Show me the 2 of Swords for this person's energy. What are they contemplating? 3 of Cups. The Hermit, the Moon. These cards are cute because they're like blue. And the Page of Swords, this one's red. Page of Swords, and then the Moon and the Hermit are blue. Okay, and the 7 of Swords. So for the 2 of Swords, we have the Knight of Wands, the 3 of Cups, and the 7 of Swords. So they're, yeah, they want to come towards you, they want to celebrate, but they also want to have their cake and eat it too. And they also are contemplating doing the same thing over and over again, which would be stabbing you in the back. Because the 7 of Swords isn't a very kind card. It's stab you in the back, betrayal, lies, deception, and cheating is pretty much what the 7 of Swords is. And trying to get away with it. Even though they can't get away with it. So they are only fooling themselves. You know what I mean? Okay, show me the 3 of Cups then. What is this 3 of Cups? The Star in reverse. So they gave up. This person doesn't even have hope in themselves for their life, their future. Yet they want you to have hope for them in this connection when they don't even maybe love themselves. That's what this reminds me of, the Star in reverse. They could have been a cheater or deception. I know the 3 of Cups in reverse would mean third parties, but it doesn't have to be in reverse for me to feel that way or pick it up, or doesn't mean it's not going on. Okay, hence the word intuition. And if somebody's deception, I can read right through that bullshit. So again, it just makes me laugh sometimes. 2 of Wands. when I said this person, the only person they're fooling is themselves. Seven of Swords. Yeah, we have the Knight of Swords. And we have the Chariot in reverse. So they're in a hurry to come towards you, or they're in a hurry, but they have no way to get to you because the Chariot's in reverse. So the brakes are pumped. Eight of Wands, they want to reach out, or maybe they are trying to reach out, but nothing's going through. Death. It's like hitting a brick wall. Slam, bam. After fucking, you know, brick wall after brick wall. I'll just say that. So show me why the Hierophant's here then. Eight of Swords. Yeah, they're really in their head. And the more and more that you pull back and retrieve your energy, it makes them even more frustrated. You're calling your energy back from wherever you left it with that person. Okay, yeah, because your energy can literally linger even if you're not there and it's been years. Your energy technically can absorb on objects, okay? So don't think that it can't. Nine of Wands and then the Moon. And there is ways to pull your energy back. So I know how to do that. It's in my book, actually. King of Swords at the bottom. All right, so yeah, why don't we, Spirit's actually telling me to keep these out because they want me to grab one more deck. Music has Nova, I guess. Let's get advice. What else is coming in? We're going to try to get different energy. So what this person wants from you and what are their true intentions? Why are they still in your energy? Okay, the Empress and the Six of Swords. Okay. They could be still lingering in your energy because they see you as the Empress, whether you're masculine or feminine. Okay, so what do they want with you? Four of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Temperance. Queen of Swords, Six of Swords, Three of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, High Priestess at the bottom. Well, for starters, they want a solid foundation with you. Now, if this is somebody who wasn't willing to put in the work beforehand, or again, when push come to shove, actions always speak louder than words, and I do feel that this person mainly wanted you to pick up their slack or to rely on you solely. Six of Pentacles, Temperance, Queen of Swords, and be okay with it. Okay. Show me more. Six of Cups, Scorpio energy, 666. I have a triangle, 666. Seven of Cups. Again, they wanted to have their cake and eat it too. Seven of Cups, options. Eight of Pentacles and the Devil. So they were putting in overtime with devilish people, devilish things. Nine of Cups, Eight of Cups. And maybe not giving to you as much or in the same way as they gave to these people in the Devil energy. Again, they wanted you to be okay with it. Queen of Swords. That's why I said that. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. They didn't want this cycle to be broken. They didn't want you to retreat, pull back your energy, because they knew that once you pulled back your energy, all this would be gone. It would be down the drain for them. Their stability, their source, their abundance, their opportunities. 6 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, because you were the breadwinner, whether masculine or feminine. 4 of Pentacles. All right, and it's going to piss this person off, I'm hearing. It's going to really make this person mad. But they need to take accountability for their own life and their own actions. And if they want something, then they need to go after it and get it themselves. Relationships are supposed to add on to your life, like as an extension. It's supposed to add more happiness and more comfort and joy in your life. Not take away or subtract or steal your life essence and shine. You know what I mean? So you should still, you know, you still be able to have friends and go out and have a life without somebody wondering, you know, stuck up your ass and getting mad and all butthurt because you didn't invite them with you. Or whatever the case, you know what I mean? There needs to be trust and there needs to be communication. That's the 3 main staples in a good relationship. Honesty, trust, and communication. And if you don't believe that, well then maybe you should go back to high school and get a fucking degree, or, you know, get an education. And humanity. And morals. You know what I mean? Alright, let's keep going. What do I want to get now? I want to get my little blue deck. Let's see what's coming in. That candle smells good. It's like a pumpkin-y fall smell. My favorite. What else can we please tell the collectives? I'm hearing your shine. So somebody loves your shine, your light about you. So I'm getting a different energy now, thank God, because the energy is starting to make me a little bit like, can we move on from it? It's giving me a headache, kind of. You know what I mean? Say what? Next. So maybe that's how this was with this person. Same old story, different day. You know what I mean? Okay. Somebody does want you. Don't doubt it. And I wish things would have worked out between us, but we're too different. Again, light and dark. So yes, I don't know if this is that past energy I was just reading. We were just reading off of, or if this is somebody new or somebody else. All right, not happy it's over. And then I just heard, not today, Satan. So somebody's not happy it's over. And confirmation. So they're not going to take this lightly. I feel the only way to distract myself from you is with work, hobbies, and or friends, and I fell out of love with you. You're in my mind's eye everywhere I go. So flippers, switch, reverse the roles. So either these resonate for you, or these are going to be coming from, like, this is your person's energy. So either or. You'll know, collective. A meeting with somebody new could be important. Earth sign. Could be an earth sign, or this is you. Again, flip it or switch it where it needs to go. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have expect a breakup. You still give me butterflies, and you're all I've ever wanted. Somebody was in denial. And I was just thinking somebody could be trying to give you nightmares. This person could be who's wanting you back or not over you or whatever. I don't know. Nightmares are messing me up bad of us. I can't get you off my mind. So either they're sending you nightmares. Okay. You are the one for me. You are my missing piece, puzzle piece. Water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So either you have a lot of water in your chart, your water sign, or like your sun sign, or this person has water in their chart or is a water sign. I feel so tempted by you all of the time. I will return to claim you. Too many red flags. Fire sign. I took your love for granted at first. Now I can't get close enough to the love I feel when I'm with you. Bride to be. Okay. Let's get one more card out of this deck. Anything else? Magnetic pull towards you. It's important for me to stay grounded and balanced no matter what is going on. That's true, collective. Bride to be. Interesting. Maybe somebody who's getting married. Or pregnant. One of, you know, whatever. Pregnant, bride to be. Let's get a clarifying. Actually, you know what? The Beltane Shaman, like I said. Good on my word. So far. Alright, let's see what's going on. Hey, hey, hey. What's going on? Hey, hey, hey. Self-worship, 37. My hands fold as I speak to the stars, watching as the sky holds its breath. It's in stillness that I find all that I am and all of divinity within me. And Green Man. So I really love the Seasons of the Witch decks. Okay, you could be a healer. You have Orgasm and Bat. I just heard Astronomical Advisor. Or something like that. Astronomical. I don't know. Maybe opportunities. Astronomical Advisor. Maybe you advise over people or people look up to you. Maybe you're like a teacher, coach, matron in some way. Yeah, elders right here, 15. Birthed from seed within the belly of the moon. They are the wise felt touches over our hearts and felt deep within the marrow of our spirit. And we have Flower Crown, number 12. Wear your power proudly and unapologetically, for it is your birthright and is eternal like the soul. Okay, crystals and herbs, number 12. 12, 12, 15. Pisces, Pisces, Capricorn energy. Oh, what medicine, what sacredness to behold. A dash of healing straight from mother's home. So also I'm getting you could feel like home to somebody. Okay, nature spirits, 26. On your toes, twirl and twirl until you're ready to take flight. Astronomical. They arrive in the winds beneath your wings and speak through the swaying of the trees. Stone circle. All right, Phoenix, 31. We have crystals, 12. 26, nature spirits. Flower crown, 12. Elders, 15. We have Phoenix, 31. And creation, number 6. Okay. Summoned, your flesh rises from the ashes and into the expansive flame of your soul. Creation. Through the darkness I crossed, and still I found myself in the presence of life. Again, so you're, wow, you're like a phoenix rising up from the ashes here. A seed within the belly of the moon, birthed from. They are the wise felt touches over our hearts and felt deep within the marrow of our spirit. We have the Lovers, Inner Power, 20, Candle Magic, number 9, Rooted, 34, and the Lovers, 42. Wolf, 44. 444. So again, 34, 44, you are protected. Devour the ferocious calling within the howling of your spirit. Run wildly into the freedom of your knowing. All Hallows Eve, number 1. Call upon the voices that stir your senses through the night. Cast an unforgiven howl as you stamp your might through the ground. So that is what, pretty much what making spells is. It's rhymes clustered up. It's words, it's poems, it's things that come from expressions into words coming from your heart, thoughts. That's what a spell is, putting your intention in something. The past, a prison, bitterness, grudge, refusal to let go, 17, and thirst, craving, compulsion, obsession. We never got the evil eye, so we're going to have to see what the heck, what else is going on here for you guys. I'm hearing LMNOP, so we might have to pull the Splurt Oracle. This is going to be initials, how you'll know who this person is. Yeah, we didn't get any love cards, did we? So why don't we get some love cards, too? Death Rites, 11. Honoring lives, saying goodbye, formal occasion. We have knowledge, number 3. Study, learning, education. And 17, the past of prison. Bitterness, grudge, refusal to let go. Okay, number 10, the last day, her last day in the light. Unexpected endings, surprise changes, sudden shifts. And sacrifice, renunciation, offering, letting go. With that Death Rites. You have the knowledge equipped to part C's here, I'm hearing. Even if this is your last day in the light, like, I don't want to use the word cruel, but maybe you have to set a tone with somebody, set the tone, and that may be, you know, pulling from deep within inside yourself, coming from your shadow self, your self nodes. So again, so there's a lot I could say about the energy. Let's see what the moon has to say, what the we'll see what zodiac sign this person could be and what else. Okay, whoever you need to let go or whatever is going on here for you guys will know. And this could even be time frames that could be significant as well for you guys. This says, don't let your past hold you back, South Node. Hold your vision, fixed moon. Okay, so exactly. Yeah. Lighten up, Leo energy. Emotions are running high, supermoon. Oh my God. Meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. Hold your vision, fixed moon. Okay, full moon in Pisces, forgive. We have 2 Pisces card. Last quarter moon in Sagittarius, practice gratitude. New moon in Libra, know you are loved. And I'm hearing know your worth. First quarter moon in Leo, be humble. And they spelled practice wrong. They spelled practice with a S instead of a C. practice gratitude. I don't know, practice. I spelled it wrong. You are very close to achieving your goal, gibbous moon. Show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius. Confidence is your key to success, new moon in Leo. And another Leo card. Don't let pride get in your way, full moon in Leo. Assess the situation, first quarter moon in Virgo. Nothing is yet in stone, mutable moon. Full moon in Gemini. Embrace the flow of life. Release control, first quarter moon in Taurus. Step out of your comfort zone, North Node. See what they're planning, their moves, planning if they plan on coming back to you. Or how the situation is going to play out between you and this person, how it's going to unfold in the near future. Appreciation and fortune, both Leo energies. How is this situation going to unfold in the future? Originality. There's a lot of cards here. Intuition. Eccentricity. Eccentricity. Okay, we have resourcefulness. I like that card. Let's find out. Indecision, sideways, number 7. Venus energy. Taurus and Libra, it says love, relationships, aesthetics, money, and pleasure. Because we have an angel in the card, so this has to do with Venus energy. Love, 12, vision, Pisces energy with the sun. Sunday, Leo, the self, personality, ego, confidence, and purpose. So somebody's finding their self-love, their authority, their position. 12, 7, 10, authority. Capricorn energy, Mars ruling. Tuesday, Aries and Scorpio, action, sex, ambition, courage, aggression. Escape, number 12. Another card, same planet, Pisces energy. Mars energy, we have power, Scorpio energy, and the moon. And assertion, Taurus or Aries energy, and the sun, number 1. So 81 could be significant. 1881. Let's get a couple more cards here. I don't use this deck that often. It's got a lot of details. There is a guidebook that goes with it. But there's like 4 different chapters, so you have to go find what chapter it is, because there's repeating numbers in here that goes to each suit, like emotions. That's probably why I don't use the book that often, because I'm not that familiar with it yet. So I'll pull some cards. Don't really have the time, honestly. I've had my hands full lately. Anything else, Spirit? I am hearing reassess the situation. Some of you guys may need to. Maybe this person may needs to reassess whatever they think in their mind pertaining to you. Maybe they were looking at you from the wrong lens. Maybe they need forgiveness. They need to have forgiveness in their hearts. Yeah, we have influence, number 7. So it could be a lot of things. It could go either way. But I am getting somebody who really comes off as a hard exterior, like tough person on the outside, but maybe for years they've done the opposite. Maybe they denied themselves things, or, you know, simple pleasures, life, love, emotions. Maybe they lied to themselves for many years, and dug themselves a pretty big rut, and now they're trying to figure out how they're going to come back out of that. Okay. Live up, you know, make up for that lies, or their life as lies, and be who they truly are, you know, something like that. This is called the Halloween Oracle. I'm going to pull some cards for you guys. Get the clarifying love situation. But I do feel, yeah, forgiveness. I do feel there is a purity or a softness, a real, true, genuine love that they do have for you, collective. And maybe that's why they're, you know, there's such a refusal to let go of you. We have forgiveness, reducing burden. So there's something going on here with them. I do feel like it's their energy. Again, this could be your energy, but I don't feel like I'm getting cross-watcher energy. That's the case. Show me more, please. Maybe you've tried having a talk with this person in the past or before, and, you know, tried being real with them, or having that talk, or setting boundaries, and maybe they just didn't want to hear it, or didn't listen, or didn't believe you for, you know, when you said, or they didn't believe when you said this is who you really are. They didn't believe you for that. We have the veil with the future. So again, they could have cut themselves off from life, from love, from things, and now they're wanting to change the circumstances around. We have the witch, the earthy weaver of the worlds, and joy, rejoicing in the present. That's kind of what it's feeling like to me here. Barmbrack, sweetness and synergy. I mean, I'm feeling like you could have been the type to tell this person till you were blue in the face, like, you know, and they chose not to believe you. I don't know. Lady de los Muertos, acceptance and equality. Maybe your heart was really bigger than your head, or something like that. And their head was bigger than their heart. So you see how that's two natural opposite energy. You were being genuine, and they didn't believe that you were really being genuine and coming from a place of, you know, from your heart. Okay, we have graveyard. This is in reverse. Unnecessary fear. So it caused a lot of fear, a lot of, you know, inability to trust yourself, or, you know, trust the other person, or both. Okay, show me one more card, please, Spirit. For the collective, what do they need to know, please, for the highest good? Alright, vampire, emotional intelligence. Again, you could have told them till you were blue in the face. I'm not the one, sister. I'm not the one, brother. Like, I'm not the one that you want to step all over and walk over, or walk on. You know what I mean? Or take for granted, or lie to, or be sneaky and deceptive with. because, you know, you'll see right through that shit, and you're not dumb. Okay? Eternal love. Love is love is love, and it transcends physical death. And it will end up biting you in the backside, you know, before you know it. So, somebody other than yourself, collective, will have to deal with the consequences, you know what I mean? For how they mistreated you or handled a situation or chose not to believe you the first time when you told them or said something to them, and then, or they chose to listen to other people. So whatever the case may be, you know, life's too short to be playing games with anybody, with people. And they should have seen, you know, your realness, your goodness when they had it. When they had a chance, you know, to see it. And appreciate it, rather than push it away, push you away, take you for granted, or call the pot gray, you know what I mean, instead of black. I hope I'm making sense. Alright, we have denial. Yeah, 14. Again, so yeah, somebody is in denial. So current energy. High Priestess of Air, number 6. Okay, you could have air in your chart. We have movement, 29. So good things happening for you, I feel like, collective. Meanwhile, on the other hand, there could be chaos coming in for this person, number 9. So chaos. We have individuality with Zoe, number 47. Okay, show me one more thing. They could have thought that loving you was wrong, because look how he's going to reach for the grapes. It's almost like a sin. I can't have those. It's off limits, or I'm not good enough for those grapes. So something about, something about that. We have the warrior, number 2, and fulfillment, number 20. Fledging, yeah, number 1. The fledging. They were fledging from this. They were running. They were running because they thought that the light in you was something that they couldn't, they weren't supposed to be with, or they were supposed to shy away from, or we have self-worth, 32. But now they're seeing, the more and more time goes by, now that they're seeing that really the problem was within them the whole time, not in you. Okay, so that was something that they needed to look at and heal from, and ask themselves why they kept running from this. Or, okay, we have Sum1, 13. Or just because you guys were different, you know, doesn't necessarily mean that you guys still aren't right for each other, or that, you know, you guys couldn't work out and sort out or put aside your differences, or still come to a overall general understanding, a mutual agreement. Okay, so somebody did with the connection, what they did, and now it's, you know, either too late, or, like, looking back at it, it's too late. Either the damage is done, or you know, maybe these were fears, eternal fears, or neglect, or traumas deep rooted down in this person that they had no right projecting onto you in the first place. You see what I'm saying here? They had no reason to treat somebody that they said they loved like complete garbage. or doing the complete opposite. We have oath, 49. Making an oath to themselves. I shall never love again, or confirmation. Whatever they made an oath to themselves about. Okay, I do feel a lot of regret, or regrets kicking in here now. Even if they won't admit it, okay? So this is their own lesson, I feel, that this person needed to go through. All right, let's pull some Alice in Wonderland Oracle with this Oracle. Let's get some advice from Spirit before we wrap up the reading. Wow, that was a really good reading, guys. Okay, I'm hearing Scorpio, so somebody could have Scorpio strongly aspected in their chart, or around Scorpio season may be significant. Yeah, I'm hearing a love like fire, so you guys had a love like, your love was like whoa, or you had a love like fire, and maybe your fire burned too bright for this person. Maybe they felt that you would burn them, so they, out of fear, out of instinct, pulled away from it. Okay, we have 23. We're all mad here. Everyone is a little different. They could have too, I'm starting to feel with that card, they could have almost like summed you out of the equation, in a sense, of their friends and people around you guys. They almost thought that you were exempt from them, or that they were a little too different, and you wouldn't understand, you know, like you weren't different. So it's almost like they downplayed or outcasted you, something like that. That's kind of what it's feeling like here as well. So maybe that's when they, you know, maybe that's when they put up their own wall when it came to you, collective. And two, another lesson, another thing that they needed to look at themselves for. Okay, it says number 1, all in the golden afternoon. Inspiration, creative spark, imagination, and conception. The aha moment. Like a seed birthed from the night, from the moon. We have 4, falling, the unknown, descent, momentum, change. Yeah, cloak and dagger, deception. Again, deception, confirmation. Number 7. Number 29, find the lesson. Discover the purpose in a situation. Trust that you are learning. And 19, who in the world are you? Getting to know the new you. And number 25, mud and moss, stagnation. Witch's brew, 26, seek alternative solutions. And that cloak and dagger, deception. So they were loving you. I didn't even notice that. He's hugging her, but he's got a dagger in his hand, like behind her back, so she doesn't see that he's got the dagger in his hand. So this person could have been still loving you and saying that they loved you, meanwhile doing the complete opposite. That's what I was trying to get at earlier. We have 23, the spirits, respecting spirit. 33, I want to be a queen, stating your sovereignty, declaring freedom, passing a test. So again, you passed some type of test, collective. 41, salt, boundaries. A moment's regret, 16, nostalgia, idealizing the past, that's 6 of Cups energy. Fearing you've made a mistake. All right, let's, last deck, we're going to pull what they want to say to you. If they could say anything to you, what would it be? Okay. couldn't let you get close to me, I just seen. And I wish I could share my good news with you. What does this person want to say? We might pull another one, but this one for now. What is this person, how are they, what if they could say anything to my collective, what would it be? What would they say? I remember every detail of that day. I feel you even though we are apart. We both know I am not the one for you. Again, so stipulations. So they're either being hard on themselves, not loving themselves. Again, this has to do with that self-love energy. Or they're categorizing, they're like excluding you, okay? I wish things could be different. And I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. Are they really, or are they just saying that? I had to say that. You speak to me through music. I bury myself in work to forget about you. I replay our conversations over and over, and I regret lying to you. I lost myself for a little while. What else does this person, please Spirit, wish to say to my collective? All right, it says heart, romance, affection, deep feelings. House, safety, comfort, security. Sorrow, abandonment, guilt, disappointment. Woman, femininity, empathy, and warmth. So you could be the feminine that's watching. I was getting that energy. All right. Naughty or nice. Playfulness, mischief, irresistible. And rising angel. Awakening, mended heart, strength after breakup. I'll get 2 more of these cards. Anchor. Settling down, stability, faithfulness. Ooh, I was thirsty. Let's get one more. Lily, sensuality, morality, wisdom. Love cycles, attraction, understanding, deep attachment. I think we're going to get my Sunset Oracle. Okay, let's see also current energies, how this person is handling the separation or the breakup now, and what they wish to convey or say to you. So how is the person on your mind thinking and feeling at a deepest level, their current thoughts and feelings about you, collective, at this time, current energy at this moment? Okay, I'm not ready to open up. I'm still learning how to love myself. You are the only one that truly understands me. I do care for you deeply, but I'm scared you want too much. I've been watching your social media. I'm running because I do not want to hurt you even more. Walking away from you made me realize how much I love you. And I'm trying to understand myself more. Ooh, my owl knocked over. I'm sorry I lied to you. I want you to love me for who I am. I don't know what I want. It's in reverse, so they do know what they want. They want you. I want to be with you, but I'm scared. And I hope you can forgive me. I know I've let you down. You have the most beautiful and purest heart. I don't feel I deserve you. So again, confirmation. They put you on some type of pedestal, or this just simply had to do with the fact that they didn't love themselves. Okay, so I've been seeing this throughout the read. You are so beautiful to me. All right, let's see how you're feeling, collective. Let's see what you want to say or how you're feeling about this current situation. Now again, these may not all resonate, so only take what does and leave the rest. You'll know if it's your story or if, you know, if it resonates for you or not. Okay, so how is the collective Holy Spirit feeling about this situation? Person on their mind. I don't know how to live without you. You feel like home to me. I'm scared, or I am scared to commit to you. I need my freedom now. I am in denial about my feelings for you. I'm cutting you off for now, and I can feel that magnetic pull towards you. I'm still learning how to love myself. I was going to say, it takes two to tango, and you can't love somebody unless you love yourself. I know you don't want to believe me, or you're huffing and puffing about it, or saying, ah, shucks, that's not true. Okay? It's the truth. You need to love yourself first before you can, A, expect someone else to love you, and B, love somebody else. So, oh, okay, sorry. I know our souls are entwined. That's the card I meant to show you. So, I know our souls are entwined. And no one is ever going to replace how I feel about you. I am aware that there's more to it. I can feel your energy everywhere. All right, guys, so I'm going to leave it there for you. I hope this helped. Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to follow me over on Etsy. Sending love and light. Take care now on your journey. Y'all stay blessed. Bye.